Let's make some amazing crispy chicken wings with breadcrumbs. And when I say crispy, I really mean it. Now for this simple recipe, I've got here about 1 kilogram of chicken wings, which is about 2.2 pounds of chicken wings right here. Now in order to get our seasoning properly into the wings and to get an amazing flavor, this is what I want to do here. I want to make some cuts, 1, 2, 3 cuts on both sides, and this will ensure that the seasoning gets into the meat properly, giving us so much better flavor. And when it comes to seasoning, of course, you could go simple with salt and pepper, but apart from that, we've got something else. So let's begin with the salt. I've got here about 1 tablespoon. Now when it comes to pepper, I like using freshly ground black pepper. I know there will be recipes saying that the white pepper is better in this instance. I just like black pepper and that's what I'm using. And I'm adding about 1 teaspoon. And to give you a bit of a kick, I want some Cajun spice in there. And I'm adding about half tablespoon. For some smokiness, I do like smoked paprika. So I'm going in with about half teaspoon. Garlic granules, about 1 teaspoon. Dry oregano, about 1 teaspoon. And I'll mix everything properly, making sure that that seasoning is coating these wings all the way around. Now in an ideal situation, you might want to give this about an hour or 2 in the fridge. The seasoning will get deeper into the meat and the flavor will be so much more intense. But today we're getting straight into the next step, which is panning. Now to pan something sounds like this is a very complicated task, but it's actually not. We've got here flour, plain flour, all-purpose flour. I'm using about 1 cup to begin with. Obviously you'll see if you need more, you can add more later on. Now eggs, I've got here 4 and I'm gonna get them straight into the bowl. I'm adding a touch of water, about 3-4 tablespoons. And now fork. And now we are beating this well until they turn into a consistent egg mixture. Now breadcrumbs. And when it comes to breadcrumbs, I like using Panko breadcrumbs. Yes, it's more expensive. Yes, it's harder to find, but if you can get your hands on it, I would recommend it highly because it gives us so much better texture and crispiness than the regular breadcrumb. And if you don't believe me, just try it. And again, about 1 cup of it goes in. And most likely we're gonna need more later, but that's absolutely fine. Now when it comes to panning, most likely you're not gonna see this in many recipes, but what I like adding on top of this is some sesame seeds, and this will go together with the breadcrumbs. I'm adding about 1 tablespoon. Now, of course, if you wish, you can add more seasoning to the eggs, to the flour, or to the breadcrumbs. But in my opinion, since we added quite a bit at the beginning, quite heavily actually, in terms of seasoning, we're not gonna add any more at this stage. Now, the process of panning is very simple, and this is what we're doing. First, we're going into the flour, making sure that our chicken wings are well coated in that flour all the way around. And then they go into the egg. Same thing, make sure that you coat these very well. It'll be very obvious whether you're doing a good job or not because you'll see patches of flour if you're not covering this well. And now we're moving into the breadcrumbs and exactly the same process, make sure that these get a good coating of these beautiful Panko breadcrumb. And once you're done, you move them into the plate, ready for frying. Now set a deep pan on high heat, and to this we're adding plenty of oil. We're doing deep frying. Now the temperature of your oil should be close to 180 degrees Celsius or about 350 Fahrenheit. And to get this right, you need a proper thermometer. And if you don't have one, I've got an affiliate link down below. You're not gonna make me rich or anything, but at least you're gonna know exactly when the temperature of your oil is right. And another way of testing your oil, when you feel like it's the right temperature, you get a pinch of flour and you just drop it in. And if it bubbles, that's most likely the right temperature for your frying. Going in with the wings, but just make sure that you don't overcrowd the pan so you have enough space in here and you can flip them easily so they cook evenly all the way around. Now, depending on how chunky your chicken wings are, the cooking time will be anywhere between 6 to 12 minutes altogether. But what you want to make sure is that they get cooked all the way through at a temperature of at least 75 degrees Celsius or about 165 Fahrenheit. When out of deep frying, this should be nice, crispy and golden brown in color. Now of course you could have these crispy chicken wings in breadcrumbs with your favorite dipping sauce, but if you enjoyed this simple recipe, make sure that you subscribe to my newsletter, which is in the description of this video, so you don't miss any of the amazing upcoming recipes.